Just like that, we're back on the air. Hello again. Oh, baby. Darn it, Daniel. You appear to be to have reenacted the mistakes of the past.
Baby triple.
So this is Untitled, Unmastered, the Untitled project. Name subject to change. As always, I am your host, DJ 6 Inches in Depth.
Your host, DJ Drix, baby. I like that one. I hold my breath every time you're about to say the new DJ name because I'm very excited because there's been some absolute comic gold on some of those.
There's a master list somewhere in my house. I haven't been able to find it for a while, but it's there.
But
certainly.
it is the master,
and I can feel its spirit, infiltrating my dreams as I sleep.
Actually, first topic.
What up?
Okay, so there is a phenomenon. You're familiar with deja vu?
Yes.
Okay. Are you familiar with deja rev?
Is that a thing where you see the future?
Kind of, yes. So in your dreams, like a deja vu is something you've experienced before. A deja rev is when you've experienced that same thing in a dream. So you've kind of seen the future, or either your brain thinks it's seen this situation. Something is similar in it. Same with deja vu. You've never had the same thing happen twice exactly.
Right.
But like things are similar. I have deja rev constantly,
oh my God,
almost weekly, like bad, to the point where it'll freeze me up and freak me out. I've never known the term, and I saw it on Reddit today, the difference between the two, because I always thought it was just a weird deja vu. Right. But I get this constantly, sometimes twice a week.
I think I have an answer for you as to what's causing that. Are you a wizard?
I put on my robe and wizard hat. No, I get this constantly. Like, I didn't know there was an actual term for it other than just, I think I can see the future. That's so Drix.
Oh, man.
Coming to CBS next November.
With the spin-off DJ's T Nasty in the House.
Yes. Okay, we'll make that happen.
Oh,
that's going to be our theme song for next semester.
Yes.
That's the Raven Corey in the House remix. That's so Drix.
Corey in the House trap remix. Corey in the House Nightcore remix. Get that. Yes, that's it. That's the one.
Is that a real thing?
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
Good point. How easy I forgot that the internet exists.
You know how easy it is to make a Nightcore remix?
Fair.
I found like 16 for We Are Number One.
I do have to say, though, I absolutely adore the trap remix of what's his name? Hi. The fun
Kazoo Kid.
Kazoo Kid. Oh man, that one still gets me to say if I'm feeling down, I look up the Kazoo Kid trap remix, and it gives me life once again.
I think I found it.
Is this just the normal thing but sped up?
That's Nightcore.
That's what Nightcore is?
Okay, so are you familiar with Nightcore at all?
No, I thought I was. I thought it was something totally different.
Nightcore is a type of music, quote unquote, where basically people take other popular songs and then speed up the lyrics and raise the pitch a little bit and add like a basic Fruity Loops Studio light drum beat in the background.
And
that's
why
Nightcore.
Is that real?
Because music is hard.
That's fair.
Everybody wants to be the next Dr. Dre. And how do you think Dr. Dre got started? You think Dr. Dre started out making those sick beats from The Chronic? You think he started with The Chronic? No. Dre was in his basement making Nightcore remixes.
How would you think, Ice Cube?
He tried to slip a couple in there. He tried to slip a couple in at Death Row Records. He wanted to put a Nightcore remix of
honestly, if you listen to early Kendrick,
Gin and Juice on the CD, and Suge was like, "No, if you do that, I will shoot you." And like he
was true to his words.
He shot a guy just to prove his point.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers the guy's name. It's not important now. It's been lost to history.
No, nobody remembers Dre or that guy.
Suge Knight killed that guy, went to his house, burned it down, salted the ground.
Yes.
Nothing grows there.
Like the Romans.
There's a plot in California, in Los Angeles, like a real estate plot. Still nothing there.
No.
Just no grass, nothing.
I love how thorough that is. The salting the earth thing.
Well,
not only do we murder you? We kill everything you love, but we kill a future of your love too.
It's so petty. I love it.
Oh, it's so thorough. No, it's not just petty. Like petty is just murdering them for kicks, which essentially is what they did.
Yeah.
No. Petty is just first stage. This is thorough. Thorough and petty are opposites.
I mean, I feel like I could count on one hand the number of places I know that have had the earth salted. Like Carthage. Carthage is the big one because Rome, can't really handle a little bit of competition.
Yeah, Rome.
They were really salty about those elephants coming over the mountain.
Rome is honestly the saltiest nation, both physically and metaphorically.
Oh, they love salt there.
They adore salt.
They were, Nero was just salty about his mom trying to take control of the throne. Pontius Pilate, pretty salty about J-Man.
Yeah, he doesn't fly with the J-Man. I've always...
Caesar, pretty salty about the Germans.
See, I've always understood Pilate, though, because if my name was Pilate, I, too, would want to kill J-Man.
They called him Pontius Pilate because he was the first one they were going to introduce and see if people liked him.
Yeah. Fun story, he's actually one of the original members of 21 Pilots.
Really, the 21 Pilots have been around since ancient Mesopotamia. It's just as time goes on, more and more of them have died, and now there's only two of them.
Now, originally there was 21. He was part of the original group, but now they've all died pretty much except for the two. The two are actually immortal, though. They can't be killed.
But the day they do die is the day that the line between the void and our world will finally fray away, and then
that's actually the last sign of the apocalypse. The different things in Revelations.
The first seal is 21 Pilots.
Yes. Yes.
And then he who hungers from beyond the stars will finally come upon this world, and we will know a reckoning.
It's like Guy Fieri, but cosmic.
Oh, God, I'm picturing Guy Fieri, but he's just like an octopus, but he has the same hair.
I see it. I was thinking more Galactus, but with the same hair.
I like that, too. That's very good.
What would... I guess...
Who's the Silver Surfer?
I was about to say Sean Evans, maybe?
It's Matthew McConaughey.
How do you figure?
Because one of the first episodes of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives has Matthew McConaughey on it.
Okay.
I guess before he did, Dallas Buyers Club or something.
Fair.
He's just there hanging out with Guy Fieri and, eating an omelet.
Okay. I see it.
You can tell he's stoned out of his gourd. I love that phrase.
Out of your gourd.
I love that phrase, stoned out of my gourd.
It has to be said in the tone of a Jewish grandmother, though.
Jesus, Drix. He looks like you're stoned out of your gourd again. Maurice, would you throw a bucket of water on this kid or something? Oh, my God.
Okay. So if...
Is that what Thanksgiving
Guy
is
Fieri,
like?
Guy Fieri is Galactus.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey is the Silver Surfer. Who's the Fantastic Four?
Oh, God. Action Bronson. He's the Thing.
Dolph Lundgren.
Lundgren.
Is definitely the Thing.
Dolph Lundgren's the Thing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, he's a gorgeous Adonis, but I guess he could be the Thing. It's kind of ironic. Let me think. Who's Susan Storm?
That's the one that's getting me.
Who would we not care if we never saw again? Because she's invisible.
That's a good point. And to be fair, she doesn't really add anything to any of the plots.
They gave her the force field thing so she could actually
do
help,
things.
but
yeah.
Because the force field thing doesn't really fit with the invisibility thing, does it?
Kind of.
Unless she's making an invisible force field around herself. That's
what it is how it's explained in the comics is that she makes a field around herself that bends light. So she herself is not actually invisible. The light around her is reflected off of her.
Maybe what's her name? Crap, what is it? Winona Ryder. I wouldn't mind never seeing her again.
Really?
The problem is, I have a problem where I watch a movie and the lines between reality and fiction blur.
Yes.
So then, I just start to hate an actor and actress because of the character they betrayed.
Mm-hmm.
So I still hate Winona Ryder because in high school they made us watch The Crucible. And it's kind of all her fault.
It is. It totally is. See, actually, that's how I am with two big actors. I just lost one of them. Oh, no, this was relevant. Alec Baldwin is one because he was the main bad guy in Cat in the Hat. Yeah, I know, it gets real deep, but yeah, in the live action Cat in the Hat, he is the bad guy, and he is so gross and awful in that movie that he literally disgusted me in every role past that. And then in Interstellar, I'm trying to think who's the bad guy. He's the main character in The Martian. I can't think of his name right now.
Matt Damon?
Matt Damon, yeah. So I also hate Matt Damon. Two of probably Hollywood's most beloved actors.
I can't believe you hate Matt Damon.
Because
he has such a kind face.
So in that movie, you've seen Interstellar, right?
Of course.
Spoilers for Interstellar. He's the bad guy. They go to his planet to save him because he says this planet is like fertile, like we can make a new Earth here because their old Earth is dead. And they go there, and he tricks them into basically stealing. Like he's like, "Yeah, let's go to this giant cavern," and then he just pushes, Matthew McConaughey in the cavern. Anyway, the first time I saw that movie was right after I got my wisdom teeth out, and I was just chilling. I had nothing better to do, so I'm like, I'll just watch some movies.
Yeah.
And I was still on drugs at that point from that.
As one is wont to
I
do.
cried that whole movie because the idea of a father losing out.
No, I cried too. I was stone cold sober.
Yeah, that movie honestly makes me more stressed out than almost any other movie except for Whiplash, which is the most stressful movie that I've ever watched.
I think the most stressful I've ever seen is probably Gone Girl, because I hate Gone Girl now.
See, I haven't seen that. Anyway, he's the main bad guy in that, and I just hated him in everything since. That's like fair. I said, two of like the most beloved actors in Hollywood, I just hate both of them.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
I guess Alec Baldwin was probably just warming up for his Donald Trump impression that will keep him like eating for months to come.
See, that's honestly another reason why I don't like him. I think acknowledging Donald Trump's existence gives him power. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad.
Political humor is just such a low-hanging fruit.
I agree. Anyways. I totally agree.
I don't like political jokes.
No, but straight up, I think he gains like a quarter of a millimeter every time his name is said, then like 8 cents.
Every time you say his name, the hair gets a little bit longer, and a little bit thicker
and stronger.
Pretty soon he's gonna have like a mullet.
Quit praying for my grandmother in the hospital. She's become too strong. She's broken out of 3 hospitals.
Oh god, I love that one.
But yeah, no, I think the best way to make him go away is just to stop, like, pretending pretend he does not exist.
Pretend who doesn't exist?
Donald Trump.
Who's that?
Exactly. Exactly. That is the only way to stop this this ball rolling hill is stop trying to stop the ball, ignore the ball, and let it roll into the lake or volcano.
I can't wait for our next election, because I know. Let me tell you what candidate I'm backing. I'm backing former shogun of Edo period Japan, Oda Nobunaga, as the next president of the United States.
I'm not even going to pretend I know what that is.
I don't know much about him. He's an old Japanese dude, and he likes guns, so we have a lot in common.
Fair. You are also an old Japanese dude. Do you like guns?
Yeah.
pretty. I like good guns. I'm a big fan.
I did have something else I wanted to talk about. I thought I was going to have a smooth transition, but I really don't. So this past weekend, I graciously joined the Capoeira Club in putting on a demonstration with the Bellydancing Club at like their winter showcase thing. I don't know if you heard of this. Have you heard about this?
Is any of this real?
No, this is real. You heard about?
You belly danced?
No. I was with the Capoeira Club.
I don't know what that is.
Capoeira is a Brazilian martial art that's sort of like half dance, half fighting.
Okay,
it's
you lost me, but you found me.
It's kind of anyway. All you need to know is that it's like a martial art. It's a lot of kicks, but it looks like dance.
Okay, continue.
So, the Capoeira Club was invited by the Bellydancing Club to take part in their winter showcase type show thing that was on like Friday.
I've actually seen the belly dancer team or perform. They do it at Campus Life Night sometime. Yeah. It's cool. Not my thing, but cool.
Now, I thought it was going to be pretty neat, but then we got the dress rehearsal on like Wednesday. And oh boy, I don't think I've ever been more flustered in my entire life, because that was just a lot of TNA, lot of TNA.
Gotcha.
And so like, obviously belly dancing is all about, like, what's the word? Glorifying, like, the human form and just finding the beauty in people and, like, the rhythmic motions and stuff. Yeah, that's all fine. It's all very poetic. But the problem is, I've got most of my psyche is backed up by 13 years of Catholic school. So I'm sitting on the ground in dress rehearsal in this room. There are girls up there in what are essentially bras.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a lot of tasseling, they got a lot of bells and whistles, but
no, it's a bra.
It's a bra. Not like a very good bra either, because
it's probably the world's most.
Whoa, baby!
Tell them what's going on.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have an unprecedented announcement. Breaking news. We are joined in the studio by none other than the one, the only. Tell him who you are, sir.
DJ Slampus.
Oh, Slampus is in the studio. Oh my goodness!
No way!
This is an unprecedented surprise.
We were just talking about belly dancing.
Oh,
it's a Christmas miracle!
Oh my God!
Yes.
Look at this! This golden god has entered the studio, ladies and gentlemen. If only this were a live news TV show thing, that you could see the glory that is this man. Literally, we had the lights off in the studio, and now there's it's lit up by about 600 candle power.
It is
directly
blinding.
into my eyeballs. And frankly, I can't even see what's going on anymore. I think we've reached some sort of blind sage type moment in my life.
I'm
How
basically
are you?
the nativity star.
Yeah.
Oh God, I missed that voice.
But not the Mary Joseph. It's the shadow that Jesus makes. It looks like a little T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like a nativity scene with John Cena as the father.
John Cena as the mother.
And what's that in the manger? Nothing, because it's John Cena and he's already behind you.
You can't see me. Oh man. What's going on, Slampus?
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show up. Just to see what.
I see you've understood. I see you figured out my business strategy.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, that's pretty much it. Had the day off today.
Very nice.
Went and bought some groceries.
Yes.
I forgot, how beautiful everyone is at Grand Valley.
Yep.
Right.
I went to, Meijer today, and I was like, wait, people look like this?
Everyone.
After, shopping in a Meijer's here and then going home to Jack Nasty and shop. Oh, God, it's like Goblin County down there. It is just atrocious.
Yeah, it's really fun to be like, these are all real people, but I'm just barely one.
Yeah. I also noticed this too. I don't know if it was just because of where I was exactly, but every time I went outside in Jackson, I just smelled burnt trash. I would.
You gotta stay warm somehow.
I would step outside of my car, and it would just be burnt trash. I don't miss
when
you.
I went over to the old Pearson for Thanksgiving, I also remember now what I was missing, because I saw a group of about 15 teenagers all causing general ruckus at Meijer in full camo. Every single one of them in full, not just camo jacket, camo pants, camo boots.
How did you even see
them?
that?
How did you see them?
I grew up in this wilderness. I have pristine eyes.
This sounds like a Predator type situation where you appear to be hunted in the store.
Oh, I was covered in mud. They couldn't see me. Much like John Cena covered in mud. I was covered in mud.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger that was covered in mud.
The joke is you can't see him.
You
can't see Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I got outplayed.
You did.
So yeah. Oh God, camo. Ooh.
I definitely hurt your feelings on that, and I apologize.
I was shocked at first. I was shocked.
No,
maybe a little bit of.
Was John Cena even alive at that point in time?
Oh God, how old is John Cena? That's a good question.
He's in his 40s, I think.
No way. That man has a body carved from marble.
Yeah, but that's what he does. He carves marble.
Oh, what an American
biological
hero.
marvel.
40 years old.
Yep.
Oh my god. So he was 10 when Predator came out.
I really like that quick mental math.
So, oh yeah, no, trust me. Predator was released in 1987.
Some people date years by the birth of Christ. T instead dates years by before and after Predator.
Yeah. So it's
BP and AP.
It's after Predator, and then anything before that, it's DM, as in it doesn't matter.
God.
So yeah, we are living in the year. Let me think. 13. The year 30. The 30 BP.
30 BP.
Year of our Lord.
I like AP, right?
Yeah, AP.
Yeah.
I also like
Anno Predatori. Year of our Predator.
I also like that you knew exactly the distance of like how old he was, but it took you a second to get 87 to 2017.
Like you get
things that matter. Things that matter.
Like I get like, you know, anything up to 10 I'm pretty good at. I'm pretty decent math wise. Once you get to like 11 and up, things just start to get a little buck wild over here. So
do you guys remember the episode of Drake and Josh where they're standing in line for like a really cool roller coaster ride? And
The Demonator.
And Drake does just a ton of crazy mental math. And he's like, why are you failing algebra? Like, because this matters. And that's exactly how I felt about what you just calculated.
Also, since all the boys are finally gathered in the studio, time to crack open this cold one real quick.
Yes. We are drinking non-alcoholic beverages, although they are not drug-free.
No, I opened this. I poured a little bit of something in there, and then I resealed it. I have like
a reseal.
I have a TIG welder in my home that I just welded the metal part back to the top.
Very nice. So those aren't cheap. This man really, he's in it for the meme.
It was worth it.
Speaking of caffeine, I chugged because when I drink an energy drink, like I don't drink it. Like it's outside my body and then it's inside my body in almost the same moment. Uh-huh. And I haven't had caffeine in like 2 months. That's a trip.
Yeah.
That is an absolute trip.
Caffeine?
Yeah.
Yeah. The best is when like you have way too much and you like can't stop shaking.
Yeah, well I usually get that if I drink it consistently, that happens to me. But if I space it out.
I only get like that if I haven't nutted in like 4 days.
All of November.
I bet No-nut-November was pretty rough for you.
Oh no, your boy didn't make it more than 3 days. It's just after that point, you could feel it throughout the city of Grand Rapids. Just the
like
tension in the air,
like the part where SpongeBob goes blah.
Like
what is it, Johnson? I feel
like in Dragon Ball when Goku's really mad and he just turned Super Saiyan for the first time, and just like the air was so. That's what it's like. Basically, because
you could see the electricity in the
walking
air.
down the street and you could just see my hair starting to float upwards. I'm starting to glow a little bit.
All the animals know a storm is coming before the humans do.
If a girl so much as brushes past my shoulder, oh baby, it's like the ending. It's like the ending to Ghostbusters.
Oh no. So what's a nature box? I don't know what it is.
Oh, NatureBox. Tonight's sponsor is NatureBox. So NatureBox is the site where they have a lot of snacks, but they're like sort of like healthy quote unquote snacks, like a lot of like organic based stuff, like fruits and nuts and things such as that. So yeah, your boy made probably an irresponsible purchase on that site.
Arguably.
I mean, once it gets here, it's going to be really sick.
Because
your boy had to flex a little bit and get the 2-day shipping.
Oh.
Normally shipping is 5 to 7 business days, but your boy flexed a little, got the 2-day shipping.
For you. If it's more than 2 days and it's organic, which pretty much implies no preservatives.
It's like dried stuff. It's not it's not like they're just sending me like here's a bowl of fruit.
Here's a lettuce. How much? A lettuce.
One lettuce. It's crazy. I think it's weird that lettuce is referred to as like heads.
Yeah, I never really thought.
No, I mean it's like the head of the plant. You cut it off.
So like I asked my girl how she felt about giving head, and she threw a cabbage at me.
Okay. We are back to. That's a bit loud. We are back from the happiest place off Earth.
Africa.
Toto's Africa. Yes.
This is Untitled,
really loud.
Unmastered, the Untitled project. As always, I am your host, DJ 8 Inches in Circumference.
DJ Drix and special guest.
DJ Slamta Claus.
Oh, you got those spice.
Yes.
Oh.
I think Santa Claus was the original source of like the first daddy fetish.
Actually, could I switch it? DJ Blazed Yule.
I like that as well.
That's the new one.
Cause remember that song Santa Baby?
Yeah, that's a weird song.
Because
we're all
on the same page. Like, that woman wants to bang Santa Claus. That's the implication, right?
Well, I mean, it's because it's the dad.
Or either that or she's cock teasing Santa Claus, which I would argue is something that can get you put on the naughty list.
I don't think you can say that.
What?
Oh, we haven't followed rules on our show in so long.
Wait, no. Let me look at the board.
There's nothing about tease. There's nothing about.
Yeah. You put tease with it. You could be talking about taunting a chicken. So, anyways, I'm pretty sure
they have one specific flavor of the chicken up there. They don't have
whatever.
his.
That can't possibly be up to date. Tits is on there.
Like
I don't know.
That's buffalo chicken. He was talking honey mustard.
I don't know, dude.
So, anyways, I'm pretty sure cock teasing could get you put on the naughty list, right?
See, this boy works in real radio now, so he's
Wait,
now.
what is your stance on the word tits?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I've only been on air once, so.
Did you say tits?
No, I didn't.
You didn't talk about tits.
No, I did not. I did not, in fact.
Crap.
I'm pretty sure I couldn't say that.
My parents listen to this.
Not anymore.
Oh, God.
My parents love me. Not anymore.
Not anymore, we don't. That's why we left you home alone for Thanksgiving.
Why did you get left at home alone?
T over here salting the ground.
My parents abandoned me to go to Guatemala to be with their real family.
The Guatemalans?
Yeah.
I can't tell if you're lying.
My dad's not Guatemalan, but he's a descendant of the original Spanish conquistadors. So he kind of feels responsible for the collapse of, Mayan and Incan civilizations down in South America.
No, he was
like, my bad.
He was left alone for Thanksgiving, and his parents did go to Guatemala. But pretty much everything past that is some old.
It's a ruse.
It wasn't a
trick.
Honestly, it wasn't too bad.
A Tristan ruse, a truce.
Cut a lot of firewood, drank some Sapporo, watched a lot of anime.
Just chilling here in Cedar Rapids.
Got some good cries in.
Where are we having our anime fest? Where are we doing? When are we?
Anime fest.
Anime fest.
Tell me more. We'll get together. We'll get our body pillows.
I'll put
we'll
together
get some sake.
I'll put together a list of my. I like this idea. The more you say it, I'll put together a list of my best recommendations, and we can all get waifu pillows. And then, if you want to get blasted on sake, you're going to need a lot of it.
I mean, my parents got me a body pillow, so they're basically asking.
All I need is a pillowcase.
They're asking for a pillowcase, a weird pillowcase. So.
And thankfully, I already got my waifu picked out. I'll send you guys a list of recommended top tiers.
Legitimately, though, do you actually
have a body pillow?
No, a anime waifu.
Yeah,
What anime?
Actually, I got two.
Genuine curiosity.
I got two because I'm a hoe.
It's Mokuba, isn't it?
It's what?
Mokuba, right? From Yu-Gi-Oh!
Big Brother!
It's Centauria from Monster Musume, Everyday Life with Monster Girls, and then I Suck a Taiga from Toradora.
I actually know who the first one is.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I'm trying to think what actually counts as a... Do the characters from Overwatch count as a waifu?
Yes, because those pillows exist. I've seen them.
I actually...
Now, but remember, important rule with the waifu. You can't jerk off to her.
Oh.
That's the rule. That's yours.
Mocha Pop. No,
you're not. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to.
The reason I know that those exist and why this I actually brought this up for this reason. A long time ago, a good friend of mine, because I just gotten Overwatch, I really liked playing it. It's honestly a very good game, well done. And I'm not usually a Blizzard fan, but I think they've done a really good thing.
Aside from loot boxes.
It's not. Well, I mean, it's purely aesthetic. Anyway, so I get it, and I'm telling a buddy about it. Yeah, I really want to get more into it, like play a bit more. He's like, no way. I've been playing it for a couple of years now because this time I always get to the party late in terms of games. He's like, I'll add you to this group on Facebook. I'm like, awesome. I'll have some people to play in the same team as, and they're very into Overwatch. And one of the first ones I saw was this dude, like, vaguely half naked, cuddled up to his Mercy body pillow. And he was just like, what do you guys think of my new wife?
That's disgusting. That's the most reprehensible thing I've ever heard.
And so
Mercy?
Anytime that'd be the one I would be attracted to.
No, there's only one right answer.
Is it Zarya?
It's Zarya.
No, you're
it's
disgusting.
Reaper.
It's Reaper. It's Lucio in the frog mask.
It's the only look, Lucio, baby. The only way this is gonna work for me is if you put that frog mask on.
Can't stop, won't stop. But
can't stop the feeling.
No, definitely the Mercy all day, every day.
No,
but
Mercy's overrated. Mercy.
Diva?
No, Diva's the worst.
Agreed.
Almost as bad as Tracer. There's only one good girl.
I don't get.
There's two. There's Anna.
Oh,
and Zarya.
Okay, tell us more about the belly dancing. I don't want to go any further down this rabbit hole.
We went on one heck of a sidetrack there. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, belly dancing. Incredibly flustering because obviously there's a lot of very attractive women in that club, and they're dressed in what could be described as a traditional way for belly dancing, in that, you know, to allow for maximum floppery for TNA, and obviously, you know, you're supposed to. I was trying to. I was trying to just try to appreciate the art form of the dance, because fun fact about your boy, probably one of my weirder quirks is that I'm quite an obsession with choreography. Like, I really like dance.
This is believable.
I really like choreography and just like synchronized dances. Anyways, so I was trying to appreciate that, but the problem is I got a little bit of the Catholic schoolboy in the back of my head screaming at me, eye contact, eye contact, eye contact. Partially Catholic school, partially because anytime I did anything even remotely sexual, or like that I saw my friends doing because they thought it was funny, everybody thought I was weird for it.
Yeah.
That's been a theme ever since middle school. Yeah, so that was... So that was interesting, and then I had to go up and perform with my Capoeira boys. Mm-hmm. So then opening night comes around, and it's a good show. Like, the girls worked really hard on it. Like, I don't want to like detract from their performance or anything. They put a lot of work into it, and it showed. It was a good show. But I went out there with the Capoeira group. Now, we had a specific uniform where we had our white Capoeira pants and then blue shirts. Now, I don't own a pair of these pants because your boy has budgeting constraints. So I borrowed a pair from one of my friends. Now, very kind of him. Problem is, this man is about half my size. So I put these pants on. Surprisingly, they fit. And they got enough stretch, so I can throw some sick kicks. You know, hit a couple cartwheels, whatever I need to do. Problem is, you could see my dong through the pants. Now, first, you're going to think, wow, that's probably going to help if you decide to talk to one of these belly dance girls afterwards. Not so fast, because it wasn't poking out in like a good way. It was less like I stuffed a banana down my pants, and more like a groundhog poking his head out, seeing if winter was still going on or not.
Tell us.
Well, it's been great, guys.
Was winter still going on?
This show is
show has...
It's not quite Drinks and Slam.
No, it is not.
I would say the show's gone off the rails, but frankly, I'm not sure if there were rails to begin with.
No.
Multi-rail
drifting.
But thankfully, I managed to, through the use of some core exercises, like stretching my diaphragm, working my Kegels a little bit, I was able to conceal it quite effectively during the show. Put on a flawless performance. Flawless, I might add. Did not mess up once. Perfect execution of every kick and flip. But one of the standout moments to me, there were a lot of good performances. There was 13 or 14 groups just for belly dancing. My favorite one of that night, I believe, was one where these two girls did a duet dance to a trap remix of the classic Christmas song Sleigh Bells. And I had to...
Nose reindeer.
I went home afterwards and looked it up just because I love that song so much. But, it was just awkward. Especially because, I would say the dress rehearsal was more awkward than the actual show, because I was sitting on the floor watching these girls do these dances. All around me are girls screaming, yes, yes, yeah, and, screaming and, hooting and hollering and clapping. It was just very weird. I felt like I should have gotten up afterwards and given the girls money.
I do have to say, every time... Because I've seen the belly dancers perform 3 times. One was I literally just happened to run into one of their performances. I think it was in Pierre Marquette or something.
Yeah.
And the other 2 were Campus Life Nights. And I've known someone on the team every single time. They're like, hey, go see our show. But straight up, I feel so creepy watching belly dance.
Right?
It does not feel comfortable as a guy.
I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble.
No, straight up. No, you joke, but you do.
I feel like somebody's gonna run up out of nowhere and just mace me.
Yeah.
I guess I've just never been interested in belly dancing at all.
Well, so it's not that I would go out of my way.
It's very interesting to watch.
It was very much like a friend said, "Hey, will you come watch our show? It's in 5 minutes."
Hypnotic.
Sure. And so
I'd say no.
It's hypnotic.
You both know I do not have that ability.
Yeah, you can't say no.
Let me tell you, if I had been subscribed to No-nut-vember, that would have been a very different night.
Anyway, gotta play it before the evening's over.
They would have called me DJ Marshmallow
Since we're all
Fluff.
here, it's nice because
I'm here for 40 minutes.
the boys are back in town.
This is
the boys.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is just one of these nights. We are the Eagles of the evening. What's good?
Hey, it's your host, DJ Rod Henley. I don't know. I'm running out of steam here.
Fair enough. We have about 3 minutes left.
I kind of blew my proverbial load pretty quickly there.
I get that. It's been a long day. I've been up since 6 for work and been going literally nonstop since.
Oh god.
So I'm ready to call it a good one. We got a recording tonight. Our first night of actual recording, knowing what we're doing, and we had an esteemed guest for a little bit.
Let's be honest, we don't really ever know what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll have 2 hours of not knowing what we're doing next month, though.
That's part of the charm, though. I mean,
that's true. True.
You want to talk to somebody with a good plan.
The unknown breeds creativity.
Yeah, you know who does plan ahead? Nerds. You think nerds are fun to talk to?
Not at all.
No, they suck. They talk about science.
Stupid nerd. Hey.
And planets. This is me declaring live on the radio. I am no longer an engineering major. I am now going to art school. Y'all can suck it.
Hey.
Math is for nerds. I'm gonna go paint naked people.
Belly dancers specifically.
Oh god, that reminds me. If anybody out there knows of a redheaded belly dancer in the belly dancing club, I believe she's on the e-board. If you could just give me her name and number, so I can just tell her to hit me up, I would greatly appreciate it, because I might as well use this platform for something useful in my life. Also, redhead, if you're listening out there, hey, what up? It's your boy. I was one of the capoeira dudes. No, not the hot one, the other one. No, not that one, the other one. No, not the girl, the other one. So yeah, what up? So yeah, it's the boy. That's what they call me, the boy. Let me give you the pitch. I'm 6'4". I know 4 songs on the guitar. I can cook 3 different things. 6.5 inches. And I could speak like most of a language. So yeah, there you go. That's what I'm bringing to the table. Your move.
All right, I think we're good. Let's wrap this baby up.
Oh yeah, wrap it up real good.
This is usually your line.
All right, so yeah, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did, and I want to thank my boy DJ Slampus for coming into the studio and hanging out with us. I want to thank our sponsor tonight, Nature Box, and as always, Foster's, Australian for beer. I want to thank my co-host, DJ Drix, for being here as always. You are my rock. I want to thank my parents for doing the dang nasty thing that got me into the studio. I want to thank Grand Valley State University for not listening as I do this. And yeah, that's it. Thank you all. I love you all. Hope you all have a good night. Good luck on exams. And we will see you later.
Have a good one.